Good evening, my Son Nation. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Matsiri Soyo. If it's your first time on this channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, and share it broader and wider as we're building this beautiful, happy community this side. And guys, you are on Dear My Soul. By the way, I'm the twin that's just one solo, so I'm doing things for myself, by myself, and of course on my own. So you better congratulate me. Guys, I've got story time, continuation of my drama with this constable, the cop, cop police station. Guys, I don't want to mention that the name of the police station and his name, but even though I was tempted to mention his name, but no, it's okay, guys. As I told you 2 days ago that I went to the police station, not 2 days ago, a week ago. Yeah, because I was doing my affidavits and all of that. And this cop said to me, what happened when he looked at the picture on my ID card? What happened in the past 3 years because you were looking so young? Look at you now. Look at you, honey. Look at how you have aged. You're even forgetting the things that you're coming to do here because I had some notes, guys. I had different affidavits to do. So now I didn't want to forget. I wrote down some stuff there, and then he was like shaming me, or you even write down because you're old and everything. So I go in there because I had to go back again. Actually, I'm having this up and down with my medical aid because after some time, your medical aid they will review and then want you to verify your income because they want to increase your premium. So they wanted to double my premium, guys. I'm still getting the same income. It has even gone down. Like the income that I was getting when I joined the medical aid has gone down, but now they want to double my premium. I was like, no, honey, I'm not doing this. So it has been up and down. Police station trying to clarify this. What is this income coming from? Even the boyfriend allowance, I had to clarify. This one is from the boyfriend. And then I even had to say, and the boyfriend is not even giving me that money anymore. So it's not gonna show going forward. You won't see this amount because akasanginikezi lo muntu le mali le, guys. Ayisekho i-girlfriend allowance. So ngathi, okay, I knew that cop was gonna judge me for it, but then I did what I had to do. So I walk inside this police station, and when I look at there, I see him. Remember, I was not gonna forget his face. I was not gonna forget his face and his name because he's wearing a badge and his name is there. And now it was two of them. I tried to go to the other one, and unfortunately, again, he says, "Come this side," because the person who was in front of me was delaying. And then he looks at me and he says, "How can I help you this time around?" Okay, Lina, guys, I was not being friendly at all. Like my face, ngifike lapho ngilo muntu othi ngingangijwayeli namhlanje, ningangijwayeli. But I'm not sure if the guy still remembers me because I had my cornrows, remember that day? So I had this beautiful hairstyle today. So I don't know if he could still, see hore ke nna kapo jwang. Now I asked for affidavit, that paper where you write your affidavit. He says to me, "What is it for?" Guys, you know what? And when he says, "What is it for?" I said, "It's for my medical aid." For what? What's happening with the medical aid? Guys, the guy wanted me to narrate the story like the same thing that I'm going to write on that affidavit, on that paper. He wanted me to tell him before he could hand over that paper to me. Sure, guys, ke tsholo mara ke tsho ka monyebe ke kwatile ke re motho mara ka re maybe sometimes you forget, you like maybe that's how it's done, because I don't remember being asked such questions. But maybe that's how it's done. Maybe other cops just didn't do their work by not asking me this question. So I take this paper, I write. So, you start by writing your name, your ID number, your address. As I go down, I realize that this is the wrong paper. He gave me, that affidavit where you have lost your phone. like they've stolen your phone, so you want to claim with your insurance. He has given me that, the wrong paper. It means that the guy was not listening to me. Now I realize that, of course, he still remembers me, because now he was focusing on my look again, or how do I look like. That's why I believe I wrong. Then I got pissed off as I was writing the whole thing. And then I got up, and now it's like rasta, so that everyone in this police station could hear that Uflopile, he made a mistake. I was like, I didn't ask for this paper. I asked for a normal affidavit. I didn't lose my cell phone. That's what I said. And like a firm voice. And then he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong one. And then and then he gave me the right paper. I sat down and I wrote everything. And then he took it, and I could see that he was reading it thoroughly. And you know, when somebody is going through your paper, your document, and you like, man, that he's searching for mistakes, like he's searching for something maybe that's just off, so that he can say, what is this? Yeah, whatever. So there is I skipped a line. Like, I didn't know that when you write an affidavit, you don't have to skip a line, because remember, guys, I'm declaring incomes on my bank account. So I've got 2 bank accounts. So the first one, that's where I get like my income from, like normal income from my business, right? So I'm writing there, this bank account, this is what I get, because they said I should write my incomes from March to September, and then do the average. Then I did that. Then I skipped a line and went into my second bank account. That's where they wanted to find out where the money was coming from. The money was coming from my boyfriend. Then I skipped a line. Then he was like, you don't have to skip a line when you write an affidavit. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And at one point, I was serious this time. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, we write something in between so that we don't skip a line. I wrote that thing, and then I handed over to him, and then he signed it, commissioner. And there is another gentleman, a police officer as well, who was asking him to borrow the stamp. And there's 2 of them, right? Stamp that commissioner of oath. So Kiemi Mola and Mutola was scopa, and it's like Hassan pay attention. One more for Hakatile, Sasha Billion to the Dingar, a carry, Batla blue tick, so who give us stranded in. And I pushed this paper towards him. Hey, look at me. I'm still waiting here for you to finish this thing. I just pushed it harshly. And he looks at me, and then he signed. But Yamana also billing, and then I left. I was like, I hope I'm done with this whole thing. Like, I made sure I emailed that thing. And after 10 minutes, I phoned my medical aid and said, have you guys received this thing? Is everything okay? Because I'll make sure that I don't go back to that police station, because I kind of felt some sort of harassment, even though it's not harassment. He will say it's his job, because remember last time commenting about my looks and everything, because I'm that person who processes things. When you say something that's crazy to me, at that time I don't think deeply of it. I will even laugh and like pretend it's a joke, because I don't want to I don't want to overreact. So I process it. So by the time I process this whole thing, how's Aliyu? Then I keep beating up myself for it. Yo, ngabe ngimufile skarapa mos uyangijwayela lo muntu ungijwayela kabi, but I'll circle her. So I'm that person. So I'll be making noise, and I'll vent to the people who are closer to me. But now I have this opportunity to vent to you guys. Yeah, but then I have vented somewhere else before this, and then I come here and I do it for the second time, and then I feel okay. But that person will never know because I didn't think on my feet to say but I blame myself, because they're still gonna do it to somebody else, because I didn't call them off for that behavior. So now the way the guy has been treating me, in a way, I kind of feel like, you know, some sort of harassment. Hore, "Unkutlwa mara, umponang, kore, what's your problem with me? Like, kwenzakalani?" Because I'm thinking now, if it was something serious, guys, like imagine if I went there and there was something serious that happened to me and I come across this cop, and now if he's treating me this way, affidavit, my photocopies is starting to judge. Imagine if it's like bigger things. Now, how will I feel, you know, if he had to help me? So that's just my worry. By the way, that's just my worry. So anyway, that's just it, and yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Yeah, I love you so much, and continue to watch all of my videos. Guys, please share my videos on your WhatsApp status, like, you know, here on YouTube, oh, your social media platforms, and also comment down below, like, and I will see you on my next upload. Thank you. I love you.